So today's May. Happy New Year to all my Khmer people. Today I'm about to have lunch at Bayon, formerly known as Angkorcambodianbistro. They recently reopened 2 months ago and nobody told me, so I'm here with a friend, Roth. Say what up, Roth? And they're about to open it, so 2 p.m. we about to have some Khmer food for lunch, and stay tuned, y'all. Oh, it was Michelin recommended in 2017. That's pretty cool. Okay. It's a beautiful painting.
Green one.
Okay.
This the red one.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Okay. So just the regular beef and the Bayan cha.
Yeah.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to a special episode of Hella Hungry. Today I'm at Bayon restaurant, a Cambodian restaurant in the Upper East Side. I'm with my friend Roth, and we ordered a few traditional appetizers. So for now we have the Cambodian fish cake. This is the bahokti. I was wondering why it was spelled in a way that I'd never seen before, but my friend Roth put me on. He said it was crudité, which means...
Yeah, on the menu it says bahok crudité, so just some kind of raw vegetables with some dip. So that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for a bahok,
yeah, bahokti.
you can see it's under crudité.
Okay, cool. I learned something new because I'm used to seeing it spelled K-T-I-S-S or K''Tis, but I'm not the spelling police. I'm not here to judge. So it's crudité in French. So now I know. Thanks for putting me on. And this looks really good. It's a nice vegetable spread. As you can see, beautiful. Thank you so much. And everybody knows the lemongrass beef, grilled beef sticks, right? You gotta have this.
New Year, always having
My New Year. This is the...
Paprika.
Yep, this is one of my all-time favorites ever since childhood. The presentation is nice. They got the banana leaf. It looks real pretty. And we also ordered, for my entree, I ordered the salak curry, the red curry, and Roth ordered the mikatang.
Katil cha.
Oh, katil cha on the menu. It's called the katil cha, which translates to stir-fried noodle. I'm gonna start with the the fish cake, but yeah, how do we meet, Roth? You can let the channel know how we met.
Well, I mean, obviously, Chluy, like you were out there in Washington and stuff like that. So
You're from Washington as well, right?
Yeah, I was out there for about 12 years. So just working out in Seattle, Pacific Northwest, and I've seen you out performing out there at the
White Center?
in Portland. And,
Oh, you were there.
Spots. Yeah, I was in Portland. Yeah.
Cool. Yep. The bahud is very flavorful. You can taste the krung right away. Nice and colorful. You can see the krung. You can tell it's definitely made with love. Made from scratch. Climb. Climb means
Fat?
no, like climb like snack.
Oh, okay.
And then in my language. Or snack, like beer food, like you hear the elders be like, "Don't climb it." That means they want to drink and eat like beef sticks or remember dried squid. Oh, it's good.
Maybe one iced tea and one iced coffee.
Oh, thank
Really
you.
strong.
Thank you.
It's good for beef western.
Very good. Thank you. So this is like a barbecued grilled stick. It's like it's not a lemongrass flavor. It's more like a Khmer barbecue. There's different kinds, but it's really good too. Savory. Let me get some of this. A little bit of rice. If you guys never had Cambodian food, you guys absolutely have to try it. To me, I feel like it's one of the most underrated cuisine in the world.
you want to know, it's we're no longer gatekeeping, right? It's gone up and up and stuff like that.
No, we don't want to gatekeep. We want to put it on the map, help us just, it's, you know, it's starting to grow more and more popular, but it's still like, it's not as big as like, it's not as mainstream as like Thai food. They're everywhere. Vietnamese food, every corner almost.
Some familiar flavors, but
If I had to compare the similarities, I would probably say we're really close to like Lao food and Vietnamese food and some Thai. Like the whole region, we all border each other, so some of the dishes we share.
a lot of influence from China, a lot of influence.
From China.
Some India influence. There's also the French influence from the colonists.
French influence for sure, like banh mi, we have nong pang. They have Vietnamese have bánh xèo, we have bánh chao. They have bo luk lak, we have luk lak. But you know, right now I'm trying to get as much traditional Khmer dishes as I can, and I'm glad that this restaurant actually has bahokti. For like a city like New York, the Big Apple, you won't find bahokti. This is very traditional. They use fermented mudfish, which is called bahok. It's like a Cambodian staple. They use ground pork and like coconut curry type. You just have to try it, and then you eat it with veggies like lettuce.
I mean, that's what everyone's looking for nowadays, is that umami and stuff like that.
That
So that's
umami.
That's what bahok is all about, right? Is that fermented, and that's what you need to get on that.
That pungentness, the stank, you know. That's why I like it. They don't shy away, or they don't try to cater to like just the American palate. They do have other stuff on the menu that is, you know, they do have the lok lak. They do have the bánh chao. They also have like other things like noodles as well.
I think for those that aren't familiar with New York, obviously New York is a really diverse place. As you know, you can find everything here and stuff like that. But the things that are on the up and up, obviously, you know, really good Thai out here. Vietnamese is just kind of up and up. You know, it's coming. You know, we got like Saigon Social out in the Lower East Side. Chef Helen Nguyen from Seattle and stuff like that.
I haven't yet to go there. It's on my bucket list.
Cambodian, just a handful, you know. So this is just the latest one, Bayon. And then our buddy Dan's place over in Brooklyn as well, Lula May.
Lula May in Brooklyn, that's on my list. I've been meaning to try it. I will get around to it soon.
I mean, being out here on the East Coast and stuff like that, if you want like traditional Khmer food and stuff like that, you can go to Lowell, Philly, Rhode Island. You've been out for some of those spots.
Yep, Lowell and Philly have great Khmer food. They have a lot of them, a lot of Khmer restaurants. Yo, try the bahok tea. It tastes like mom. This is super official. The flavor's there. We met the chef off camera. He's telling his story, so it's pretty cool to shake his hand and meet him. Meng. So we, you know, had to show our support and let them know that we're excited that they reopened, because I came here in 2010 with my cousin. I believe 2010, because we found out about Angkorcambodianbistro, which it used to be called that. And I came here one time and I had numachok and some bahut, I believe. And fast forward to 2020, I looked on the Google Map. I saw that it was permanently closed. I was kind of like heartbroken, because I'm like, dang, I should have went there more. But it was due to the pandemic, and now they reopened in the same location under Bayan. So I wish them nothing but luck and prosperity, and I hope they stay open. I hope you guys come here and support. Just having 2 bites, I'm happy because the flavor is there. I had this bahok tea right here. It's the red one, and they have a few different kinds. This must be the spicy one. This must be like the mild one. And they have one with like a steamed egg, which is interesting because I don't think I've had this version, but that's what we're here for. We're here to try new things.
But obviously, like, I think your family's from the West Coast, right? So anytime you feel like home or something like that, you know, like it's always nice to have a spot to...
Exactly. I wanted to mention that too. I don't have the luxury of going to my mom's house because my mom lives in the west side. No, she lives in Washington State, which is, what, 6,000 miles away or 40, something like that. The other side of the coast. So I only try to visit there like at least once a year, but it's good to have something. Because it's nothing to come to New York. I just hop on a bus or a train, I'm here, you know? I live in New Jersey now. I love it. I like the bird living, but New York is arguably one of the best cities in the world, you know? And to have authentic Khmer restaurant is makes me happy. How about you?
Absolutely, man. Anytime you just get homesick or you want some kind of, we're all just out here, just trying to make it, hustling, trying to make it.
What do you think of the bite?
No, it was good. You can taste the lemongrass and
Mm-hmm. Very flavorful. Beef sticks. Let's try it with some churro.
man, that bahokti has a lot of good flavor, man.
Right?
Yeah, really hits you, but it's
Also,
very,
yeah,
very familiar.
you guys saw the Michelin recommendation signs. So they're legit. The chef is really good. And I'm very proud. Very proud.
Thank you.
I know some people might complain about pricing. I showed the menu, but what's to be expected? We're living in a different world of inflation, and Upper East Side is like a prestigious neighborhood, and that's to be expected. So don't come here expecting you to get like Philly prices or like low prices. But Upper East Side, you're right by Central Park. You're not far from Times Square. So and I come here to support and show love. So I want this place to be around for a long time. Come and support because
This is our culture.
it's our culture, and this is like our only restaurant in Manhattan, So let's come here. The food is good. Just judging by the 2 appetizers, we didn't get our entree yet. So far so good. Let me try this one.
I think that's one of the things with Khmer food. I don't know, growing up and stuff like that, like it's pretty intensive. It's a lot of work for Khmer food. You see your mom and your aunts and stuff like that, and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff, and it's like an all-day thing and stuff like that. Making the green.
The process is it's a tedious process. They make it with love. They use the mortar and pestle. They bulk it with their hands. They don't really use food processors. Well, maybe nowadays, but the OG still use the mortar and pestle and they bulk it. That's love right there. Oh, this is like another good flavor too. It's equally as good, but I think this has a more strong of like a fish.
Maybe one has coconut, one doesn't. Or is this?
Like a coconut curry type. That's good to eat with lots of veggies and rice because it's a little more salty, which I like, Let's try the steamed one. Steamed egg.
Salty. You can also add some lemon and stuff too.
Yeah.
Some sourness,
Yes.
some acid.
Yeah, this is the one with the steamed egg on top. Bahokti. Party foul. Let me just pick it up. Bahokti. Crudite. That's such a funny word to me. Crudite. Yeah, bahokti, y'all. It's like a more mild taste, like a steamed egg flavor, and like they're all good. They're all good in my book. Can't go wrong. Also want to wish a happy New Year to our neighbors in Laos. Happy Lao New Year. Happy Thai New Year. Happy Khmer New Year. And happy Burmese New Year. I don't want to forget them. That's why I don't really like to say TLC because we're excluding Burma, I just say, if you're Lao, say Happy Lao New Year. You Thai, say Happy Thai New Year. Or because TLC M or B don't have a nice ring to it, Or just say I don't know. They gotta revise the TLC. What should they revise it to?
BLTC. Yeah.
Happy BLTC. It's good. I was expecting like a lemongrass beef, but it's like it's probably like soy, sugar, or like, I don't know, oyster sauce.
Did you try the sauce? What kind of sauce is that?
This one?
Oh, this one right here.
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot. You guess, wow, coconut curry.
Coconut curry. Okay.
Delicious. Yo, you're not shying away from the flavors. It's on point. I haven't had Khmer curry in so long, and it tastes really authentic. It tastes like what mom would make, which is what I like. It's what I look for in restaurants. That's nostalgia, of childhood. being blessed to wake up in the morning and have a home cooked meal by your parents is like a undescribable feeling, you know? Like you miss those times, you know?
No, man. I think food is kind of like music and stuff like that. It just kind of takes you to certain places and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
like, brings back memories and everything.
Brings back
like that.
memories. Exactly. They sent us some Thai tea and iced coffee too. Which one do you like? What do you want Thai tea or do you want coffee?
Coffee sounds good. Yeah.
All right, cheers. Cheers to the chef and the. Do you remember the name of the waitress?
Mandy.
Cheers to Mandy.
It's the owner's wife.
Oh, the owner's wife. Cheers to Mandy for the
Drinks.
drinks. We didn't order this, but she read our mind. Can't go wrong. I need some coffee or caffeine. Yeah, let's eat it like this. This is how you do it. Put some veggies. You know, no right or wrong way to do it. Carrots. Here, let me do the triple thing. I'll put all three of this in here. A little bit of everything.
It's 1 and 2 normal.
A little bit of everything. It's like a nice little sampler plate, you know, a little appetizer to get started. Over here. Right? You know, something like that. Oh, yeah, there's also lime. You know?
That's definitely with Khmer cooking. That's where you get all the
Citrus.
salt.
We love
salt,
yes.
sour, spicy.
Exactly. You took the word right out of the mouth. Like, Khmer food is like a combination of flavors. Sweet. We love our sour. We love our salty, our savory, our umamis. We use a lot of fish sauce in our cooking. A lot of tamarind for the sour. A lot of lime for the sour. Not gonna hold you. This is one of the best bahokati I had in a long, long time.
It's not something you can find everywhere, man. It's special.
Very rare to see this item in like a restaurant, Khmer restaurant. I'm not sure in like Lobo or Philly, you know, but in New York City, let's go. Sign me up. I'll come here just for the bahokati, to be all the way real. But everything here so far is good. I really like the fish cake, the pahat. Beef sticks are good, but don't expect it to be the lemongrass style. It's more so the street style, like soy, sugar glaze, maybe, and maybe hoisin, you know. Something real simple you can eat with the churro, which is the pickled veggies.
It's nice if you can eat it with like a bread, maybe, you know, put it in a sandwich or something.
Yep.
Take it apart.
Exactly. Ooh, more food. Ooh, that's beautiful. Like a Teo Cha. Looks amazing. Tell the chef. Good everything so far. Chef's kiss.
Yeah.
This is the Kateo Cha, which Roth ordered for his entree. And that is my entree, which is the Salak Kari Kahom, the red curry. Haven't had that in a while, so. All right, y'all, we about to go Cambodian.
What, you want to talk about your New Year's plans or anything? Or just like, what do you guys do when you go home?
Oh, yeah. So Cambodian New Year is April 13th. So by the time this video comes out, it'll be Cambodian New Year. But where I'm from the Northwest. We celebrate all of April. So I always celebrate. There's always something going on the weekends at the temple. There's always celebrations. We go pray. My mom does all the praying and stuff like that. We go watch the traditional Khmer dancing, the Rabam dancing, go eat the food, street food, food vendors.
Which temple you go to?
The Tacoma Temple?
Tacoma? Okay.
Well, every weekend, but it's also the Wat Seattle, South Park, I think?
Near the airport, yeah, South.
Yeah. Wat Kaimarat Potriam in Seattle. Shout out to Seattle. And if I'm in town, like the last weekend of April, I'm usually in the White Center Street Festival.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in South Seattle. How about you? How do you celebrate Khmer New Year?
So, you know, grew up in South Florida, Miami and stuff like that, so it wasn't a big community down there. And when I was in Seattle before, you know, obviously I would go to the White Center Festival. There's that temple, I think, down south a little bit, that big temple, I don't remember, just south of Seattle that I used to go to all the time.
What part of Florida you said?
Miami.
Miami. Oh, I've never been there.
No.
That's on my bucket list. How's Miami, man? How's the Khmer community there?
It was a small community growing up and stuff like that. There was probably like 5 or 10 families. We would get together and stuff like that. You know,
Oh.
It was just very small.
Ooh. So katil cha is kind of sort of similar to, how would you say sort of similar to?
If you compare it to something, you probably compare it to like a pad thai. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
You got the skinny rice noodles. It's
Very similar to pad thai, but it's Cambodian style. Has a shrimp, has green onions, bean sprouts with like I believe it's an oyster sauce slash sugar, spices, everything nice. Yeah, it's like a mi katang, but with the skinny noodles, right? Mi katang has a fat chow fun type noodles. Chow fun. What's the red curry? Mm-hmm. Tastes like home cooking salad curry, like mom's.
it's good stuff.
On point. Let me try some of this katil cha, the stir-fried noodles. We're 5 for 5, man. We're 5 for 5. So far, so good, y'all. Everything here is amazing, and this is my honest opinion, y'all. I'm not trying to gas it up. So the Michelin recommendation is valid, you know. Not a lot of restaurants that can say that they're Michelin recommended. You know what I mean?
Almost like udon.
Mm-hmm. Yo, this curry is amazing. This curry, this red curry, superb.
What I remember about curry at home though is like you can eat it with rice, you can eat it with bread,
French
you can eat it
bread,
with
yeah.
noodles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was sent it off the top is like some bread, like some French bread. That's what I grew up eating, so. But with rice too. With rice is all you really need. Yeah, this is a nice meal, man. Thank you for like, you know, coming through. I was like, yo, I gotta share a meal with a fellow Cambodian in the Big Apple. I didn't want to eat alone because I'm like, Khmer food is something you have to share, eat it family style, you know? And plus, like, what do I look like eating a whole spread like this to eat by myself? I'm not an extreme eater. I'm not one of those food challenge type people. So realistically, I want to just share it with my friend and
No, it's the best way. You can try a lot of different food and this and that.
Yeah.
You can only eat so much food by yourself. So.
Shout out to Raf. Anything you want to plug, your social media, your Instagram, where can they follow you?
You can find me on Instagram, but
Yeah, I'll put his IG in the description. Do you have friends that visit that want a tour of New York, or did you do that?
yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, obviously, people always come out to New York. That's a place to visit on the East Coast, right? So.
Yeah. Like my friends, like I got tired of it because like they always want to go Times Square. I'm like, oh, man, I'm like, New York is so much more than Times Square, man. Let's go walk. I mean, I'll walk the Brooklyn Bridge with them, but Times Square I can only do like 5 minutes before I start getting annoyed. People bump into you. They're not walking fast enough, or
No, let them do Times Square on their own.
you have the mixtape goons. Like they'll pull up with a CDR and force you to buy it, and then when you buy it for $5, you go home. It's a blank disc. That happened to me one time. I'm like, never again.
So many scams when you walk through Times Square, man. Just
Scam Central.
You sit there, you can see it all. You got the CDs that you're saying. You see that. I don't know how you can find something to play CDs anymore.
Yeah, CDs are a thing of the past. I'm like, man.
You got the free tickets.
You don't got an Apple Music, man? I got Apple Music. I'll stream it.
Free tickets to comedy show.
Oh yeah, comedy shows.
You got the monks handing out the beads. Don't accept the monks with it.
Don't do it because they'll grab you by the wrist and pull on you.
I don't even know if they're real. They're not even real monks.
Yeah, do your research before coming to New York. Scam Superboy, there's lots of videos on it. But other than that,
all those Disney characters, Marvel characters taking pictures and stuff like that.
yeah, don't try to take a picture with Mickey Mouse for free. Yeah. Everybody got to hustle. That's what I love about New York, is a city of hustle and bustle. It taught me how to hustle. And, the only reason I'm not living here is just too expensive, man. I can't afford it. Rent's high, you know. Salute to the people that live here and thriving, but I like Jersey. I like the suburb living. It reminds me a lot of like home. It reminds me of Seattle, you know. So it's like I'm not too far from New York. If I want to come to New York, I just hop on a train or a bus. I'm here with under the hour or so.
How's your area? Is it a little bit more suburban? Or
It's more suburban. It feels like Vancouver, Washington. Like it gives me like vibes like parts of Seattle. Maybe like
No, it's nice to like escape the city sometimes. I mean, here we're always surrounded by that concrete and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like it feels like a smaller Renton. Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
Well, I like it. You know, I feel like it might be my last stop unless something like drastically changes in my life.
You've lived in a city though. You were in Brooklyn before for how many years?
For 2010 to like 2020.
Yeah. So you know what city life is all about. You lived it already.
Yeah, I lived it already.
Yeah.
Yep. I have nothing but love for New York. I still miss it, but I'm not far. It's like I never left, like I said. So.
Different stages of life, and then you know, and you're close enough that you can always come to the city when you need to.
Yep.
That's what you're saying.
I've always got love for New York. The good, the bad, the ugly. That's what makes New York a special place, you know. There's some things that people don't like when they live here. You know, like just like the daily occurrences. You know, the subway, the things that crazy things you see on a daily basis. But I feel like that's why New York is New York. You know, I like the subway performers. I like when they break dance. Showtime, showtime. They start breakdancing inside the train. Like that's what I miss about it. I think that's no other place in the world is like that.
Yeah, I moved here during the pandemic, so I don't know what it was like before the pandemic. I mean, like, is it different right now? Or?
Oh, it was. New York was always be New York, but I think nothing phases New Yorkers. Even the pandemic, the New Yorker was still outside. It was outside like if nothing happened. But I think as far as business-wise, a lot of restaurants cut down because of the pandemic, like Angkorcambodianbistro, for example. And I'm glad they're reopened. Nobody told me 2 months ago that they were open. You know how I found out? I randomly put Cambodian restaurants near me on Google Maps, and then I saw Bayon, and my heart started racing. I'm like, oh my God, there's a Cambodian restaurant. Then I looked at it, like, wait a minute, the pictures are just like Angkorcambodianbistro. So I'm like, then I called her. I'm like, yo, are you guys really open? I'm like, you used to be Angkorcambodianbistro? I'm like, I'm so glad you guys are back. I'm coming in Tuesday, and so we're here.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for hitting me up. Thanks for inviting me out. And stuff.
Yeah, man, I thought about you because I'm like, shoot, who do I know in New York that would be down to just come break bread and eat with me, you know? I'm like Roth. Shout out to the New York homies too, you know. Don't hit me with the wow no invite text. Everybody's busy, everybody alive. It's a work week. It is Tuesday afternoon, you know. I'll see you guys when I see y'all. But other than that, I just want to thank you guys for watching. And again, Happy New Year. So today, to me, to all my Khmer people, all my OG subscribers. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe for more foodie content. And like I said, all month in April, I will be highlighting Southeast Asian cuisine as much as I can. I'll be going to Thai restaurants. I'll be going to Lao restaurants. And of course, highlight Khmer restaurants. There's a couple of new restaurants in my hometown. I'm gonna try to film, but that probably won't come out until May because I will be in Seattle the end of the month. So, other than that, thank you, Roth.
Sounds good, man.
For sharing this meal with me. Shout out to the people behind Bayan restaurant. Come to 408 East 64th Street in the Upper East Side. And I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out. I know we said our goodbyes, but Omeng brought us like mango sticky rice. So cheers. We have to do this one time for the cam. And then you can take it home, my fam, because I'm not gonna carry this on the train. Cheers. You can squeeze one more bite, right? So with the sticky rice, you just eat it as a side? I'm not gonna lie, I know it's a popular dish in Thailand, but I probably only ate mango sticky rice probably twice in my life. It's not that I don't like it, it's just that I never ordered it. But it's good. I love mangoes. Sticky rice with the coconut flavor pairs really well. I could see why people love it.